I used to be into making money, like, and hustling and shit like that. And I'm not saying I'm with being broke. I'm definitely not saying that. However, I was always into how things were done and how things were made. So that led me into studying economics. And economics led me into monetizing. You have to monetize your way, as the way I understand it. Meaning that you can't limit yourself to another person's standard or means of exchange. You weren't born here to do that. And the reason why I know that is because even in the Bible, like I always stress, it teaches about how even your name is supposed to be worth more than gold. You know what that really means? If your name is supposed to be worth more than gold, then what that's basically saying is that you have the ability in your vessel and in your being to outperform or to out monetize, if you will, any commodity on this planet. And I'm saying that because I was even researching just something on the web today, and this is what something I'm gonna throw out here. Something that I found on the dark web. And I'm not gonna even tell you which race it is. I'm gonna start doing more Q&A sessions. You know, people can give small donations, and then I'll answer some of your more intricate questions. But I'm not even going to, on this session, talk about what nationality it is. But there's a particular group of females, a certain nationality of females that they have liquid diamonds in their secretion in their vagina. The liquid that's secreted, when studied, if you were to turn a diamond into a form of a liquid, has some of the same substances, if not better, as far as the quality. And if an alchemist was to mold it to shape this liquid into a form of a crystal, this would be equivalent or not better as far as definition than a diamond. But I was reading in this same article on the dark web, there's not one female right now that is, I guess, sexually active out of this nationality that's able to extract this liquid, because they are having sex and mixing with males that of course aren't equal, and they're tainting this liquid and losing this liquid that's in their vagina is losing its potency and the ability to form a shape and mold a diamond. You can do no more, based upon the fact of mixing with the wrong types of people and mixing your genetics in with the wrong types of people. So this is just, so when I talk about monetizing, this is what I'm talking about, like secrets that you may consider fuckery and bullshit, if investigated and researched thoroughly and enough time was put into, could turn you into a millionaire within a couple of months. Now, would you keep it? I don't know. Would you even know you were a millionaire? Probably not. But imagine being given knowledge that instantly you become a millionaire from knowing it. Instantly. But the problem is that that's how most metaphysical knowledge works. But here goes the problem, and here goes the kicker. The problem and the kicker is that we don't know how to access it. Because it's just like if I give you a bar of gold. Like, here, you're rich. This is $1 million worth of gold. But you're like, okay, now you got to go get the $1 million. How? How are you going to take a block of gold and get $1 million off of it? What's going to stop a person from lying to you and saying it's not real, robbing you? You know, see what I'm saying? You have to have certain knowledge now. How are you going to monetize this block of gold and get a meal off of it? So some people always say they want this and that, but how? Okay, you got $1 million lottery ticket. How you going to cash it in? I was at the store the other day. This lady had a $200 lottery ticket, and the guy at the store was trying to hustle her out of $120 and give her $80 back out of it. See what I'm saying? He was the guy, the owner of this store, trying to hustle this lady out of $200 and use some sophisticated language about fees and charges. And of course, she was smart. She didn't go for it, but I'm just saying, this is what I'm saying. You have to have the knowledge on how to get it. So this is what monetizing comes in at. So, you know, don't take for granted who you are. Like, when you get into this knowledge, you may have to take a little bit of time to yourself. Go off into the woods somewhere, figure out who you are. Every time you learn something, how much is it really truly worth? Do you know what you're studying? Like you say, you know, for instance, we got all these people, these scholars, right? And they like, well, I know what the Akashic Records is. I've been knew about that. Oh, I've been knew Jesus didn't exist. How much is that actually worth? And how? See, this is what this channel is about. Yeah, you've been knew about that, but how much is that worth and how? This is what we give you, so look out for more. I'm not going to move off to number 10. We talking about doubles. Starting in the intro for number 10. This is a number 10 video, just like all of the other previous videos were. And I'm not going to move off to number 10 until a certain amount of currency and money is received, the funds are received, and I have not hit that number yet. So I'm going to continue to talk about that. But you got to know who you are, though. Know your position. Know which way you want to move. Remember, when you're working with the number 10 and up, you're working with doubles. So this is when you, as a being, decide now I'm going to interface with the world. See, the single numbers is the internal. This is the internal struggle. When you get into the double numbers, this is going into, okay, what am I going to do to interface with this world? How am I going to interface with this world? A lot of people are in relationships and stuff. Is this helping you financially? See, the thing is that why I started focusing on talking about monetization, we are put here as a more, even though it means a lot of things, in layman's terms to me, on a street level, it means to gain. If I want to get more, that means I'm trying to gain something. I'm trying to make a profit. I don't care what you do. If you work a job, you're trying to make a profit. Everybody's here to gain experiences and profit. The only way you're going to do that correctly without being a user is to learn to monetize. The only way you're going to learn to monetize effectively is to learn how to work in groups with people and in doubles. To work as an individual in groups as well as on your own. Interconnected. You have to be interdependent. So stay focused and vigilant. Namaste, Hotep. Have a good day.